And then like, say for instance, I might have like 80, 81, 82, 83, and then you'll know like 81, 82, 83 will all be down in the program together, near to one another. And the label itself, the jump to labels can be all throughout the program as well. So I will call this one, this is still gonna remain pick. So what I'm gonna call this one, I'm gonna call that one pick 1, and I'm gonna call this one pick 2. So since this will be still a beginning level task, I might call this one, or this is a beginning of the program line of code. I will then make this like label 20 maybe. Sometimes I'll get split on like whether I should name this label 20 or if I should like name like label 11, you know? So there's some like discrepancy. So like a lot of times when writing code, like especially if you're writing an actual program, it's good to like lay things out on paper and then have an understanding of how you're gonna do your structure. Okay, I'm gonna have this many pick positions, I'm gonna have this many places, I'm gonna have this many things, da da da. And after you have all those things laid out in front of you, you'll kind of see like what can I put together in like its own little portions within the code. The only thing I wanted to do here is I wanted to put a 2 on here, just as an indicator. Like this is gonna be pick 1, this is gonna be pick 2. Also, like if I knew we was gonna have 2 pick positions in the beginning, I would have already labeled this one pick 1. But I didn't really have that forethought that this is what we were gonna do. So I don't know what positions these recorded. Hopefully the robot can reach these positions because I just changed the number and then the robot inserted whatever it inserted. So maybe it'll reach these positions, maybe it won't. Now, one thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna change this jump label. I'm gonna change it to jump to label 20. So as of right now, we do our data. I'll set this back to a 0. The register's at a 0. And then we'll go back to our program. If register 1 equals 5, jump to 20, okay? So basically we'll run through this. We'll run through these positions. We'll add in our register, and then we'll jump back up to label 10. Okay? I'll go ahead and just execute the code. Yes, we do want to just start at a different position. Okay, so if it didn't do it didn't execute the if statement because we're not at 5, we're still at 0. At that position, okay. We're gonna add, so again, we'll just check just to do it again. So it then added to the register, back to the program select. Now we will jump to label 10, back up here again. So again, if statement didn't execute, run through the positions, add another one to the register. So now we're at a data point of 2. Again, should be at a data point of 3, 4. Let's just verify. Yep, so we're at 4. Again, now we should be at 5. So we're gonna jump back up to the top, label 10, hit this statement. It's gonna jump to label 20. Now we're gonna execute pick 2. So we just executed pick 1 5 times. Maybe I'll use a little bit more of an example. This could, with the logic that we have now, this would not be the case. But if you had 5 things to pick up, and then you need to move to another station to pick up 5 more things, that's where you would do this type of math. Okay, and then. So then we're just gonna execute the same code, right? The same code is gonna execute. I don't even know, yeah, so the robot can't reach those positions. Again, I haven't recorded positions, so matter of fact, I'll just do like this. Function, one abort all, and then I'll say touch up, set new ID, no. Shift button's on, no. So whenever it said, do you want me to set a new ID? What it's gonna do is it's gonna try to steal that number 1 and put it into this position. But I said, no, I don't want you to, I know this is already a position. I want you to give me another position with the same data. Same thing we'll do for this one, but I'll come up here just to shift forward. Now we're at that position. Now I'll come down here to the pick 2, and I'll say shift, record. Shift, or touch up. I'll hit touch up. I'll do shift and then touch up. Now we're at that position.